Oh, no. Y'all just got free food. Y'all just had a rapper come up and do his thing. This is the biggest stage I've ever performed on. Y'all got to make me feel loved. I said, Cincinnati, how y'all doing? Yeah. Good Lord, y'all out here looking better than full paid tuition. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all too young. All right, now see, before I get into this thing, I'm gonna need a little bit more noise. So, I'm gonna get down and do my little rapper thing, and when I say go, I'm gonna need y'all to get hype. Y'all got me? I'm gonna need y'all to act like my brand new mixtape just came out and it's fire, know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Cincinnati, we now present the greatest spoken word artist on the planet, Asylum. How y'all feeling? Woo, that's what I needed. Now, we out here, we doing a lot of great things, and this thing to me is like, it's a really great thing because like, I'm gonna talk about why I do spoken word art. Because, like when I do poetry, it's for all the kids who I feel like can't say the things that they really want to say, and I feel like I'm their mouthpiece. So I'm gonna need everybody to do me a favor. See, if you were ever bullied or if you were ever considered the weird kid, could you please raise your hand? Now, if any of y'all have ever felt like y'all had nobody to go to, if y'all ever had problems in life, could you please say that's me? I said, could you please say that's me? And you see, that's what I had to do. I had to say, you know what? That's me, the MC named Lacy, who's crazy. People get a little panicky whenever I say things, but I think it's amazing. Know what I'm saying? All right, I done talked enough. Let me get into my little thing. In a world where three-headed squirrels are running around and speaking backwards German, I have learned it is always beneficial to be armed with a purple squirt gun because it will disintegrate the howlers and then you are free to walk the streets safely. Now, you see, the reason why that just sounded like the fever dream of a homeless man to all of you, when to me it sounded perfectly fine, is because I've learned whenever you have whatever condition it is that I have, you understand that all of your brains don't quite work like mine. And when I first discovered this truth, the first thing that I thought was great. As if I didn't have enough problems making friends already. Now I'm insane. Everybody at school already thought I was the really weird kid, and now I got a shattered brain. And as if like clockwork, as soon as I began to suffer, I also discovered my love for the academics and artistic abilities, as if that would help at all with any other pain. Now, you see, I had a conversation with the one above, and she said, hey, kid, I know life sucks right now, but those conscious nightmares that I've bestowed upon your brain are going to be so visually stimulating that you're going to be able to display them on a piece of paper with the same level of skill and dexterity as Leonardo da Vinci when he painted the Mona Lisa. And as far as those voices in your head, they're going to expand your vocabulary, and kid, you're going to gain such a craving for knowledge that you're going to be able to produce philosophical thoughts and beautiful poetry that will one day be held amongst the levels of the exalted ones. I mean, that's got to help, right? Yeah, I mean, that helps. I mean, you could have never given me these problems in the first place and make me want to take myself out a couple of times, but this is a great little constellation prize. You rock. Now, you see, God is a cool chick who gave me all of these cool gifts, but I stopped believing in her on the day that she made my life a living hell. And sometimes on my worst days, I would dwell on the fact that, hey, maybe everything will be okay because of the fact that I can read, write, and draw so well. But it doesn't help because it would appear to me in my mind that my possession of creativity and intelligence are carefully selected reparations and seemingly somewhat apologetic accommodations for all of the years that I had to endure unbearable mental torture and failing in school because I couldn't keep my concentration because I was covering my ears trying to block out those voices. They're covering my eyes because I didn't want to see those horrific hallucinations, but picking up a pen calmed all that down, and the world of art gave me this socially accepted safe haven. And truthfully, I don't know. Maybe being a poet was all part of the universe's plan for me, or at least that's the excuse they presented me with in the form of the theory that genius often likes to walk down the road hand in hand with insanity. And you see, that makes sense to me because the reign of a creative individual is inevitable. Any ideas that come from any of you might be impeccable. And I happen to know with no ego that my thoughts are on the level of being so astronomically incredible to the point that it may seem like I have the superior intelligence of a highly intellectual extraterrestrial. And now you see that works. Because an alien is exactly what I feel like around all of my friends, and that hurts. Being around people who I care about so much makes me feel like the end. There are no outbursts. I simply sit in a seemingly safe circle surrounded by all of my suspicious associates, and I suffer without words. But you see, the question is why? Why do I walk around wearing a fake smile knowing that I'm living out a lie? Why do I walk amongst the land of the living pretending to be one of them knowing good and well that I'm dead inside? I mean, why not one time? Can't I tell myself that everything is gonna be okay? Just one time, can't I loosen the grip of my hair and just stop crying at least long enough to profess that I am from the island of misfit broken minds and look myself dead in the face and say, hey, maybe I am crazy, but that's just fine. Because you see, the only life that I'm ever gonna be stuck with living is mine. And I gotta choose to love myself despite all the hard times. So I gotta dust myself off, wipe away all those tears, and decide to continue trying. I mean, why not one time? Thank y'all, Cincinnati. I appreciate that. Y'all are the greatest stage I ever been on in my life. I love y'all. Let's go.